If you're over 60 and think protein shakes are all you need to stay strong, you might be missing the one supplement that could change your life. Or, most older adults take protein, but almost none take creatine, and that could be a big mistake. Hi, and welcome. If you're over 60 and care about staying strong, mobile, and independent, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a big question a lot of older adults are asking. Should I be taking creatine or just stick with protein? If you've ever walked down the supplement aisle or searched online for ways to stay healthy as you age, you've probably come across both of these. But here's the problem. Most advice out there is made for younger people, not for someone navigating aging muscles, changing metabolism, or the real risks of losing strength after 60. That's why this video exists. We're going to break it all down, simply, clearly, and honestly, so you can make the best decision for your health. This isn't hype. It's based on real science, real expert guidance, and the real needs of people over 60. Whether you're already taking supplements or just curious where to start, this video will empower you with the facts and a plan you can actually use. Let's get into it. What's the difference between creatine and protein? Let's start simple. Protein is a macronutrient. You get it from food, like meat, eggs, fish, or plant-based sources. Your body uses protein to build and repair muscles. Creatine, on the other hand, is a natural compound found in your muscles. It helps produce quick energy, especially for movements like standing up, climbing stairs, or lifting something heavy. Here's a metaphor. If your muscles were a car, protein would be the building blocks of the engine. Creatine is the fuel injection that helps it fire faster, so while they both support muscle health, they do it in very different ways. Protein helps build and repair muscle tissue. Creatine helps power your muscles to actually perform, especially during short bursts of strength. Both are important, but they're not interchangeable. Why this matters after 60. Here's something not everyone knows. After age 60, we lose muscle faster. It's called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and it can affect balance, walking, even getting out of a chair. That's why staying strong isn't just about looking fit, it's about staying independent. And here's where it gets interesting. Most people over 60 are told to focus on protein, and yes, it's essential, but creatine might be the missing piece that helps those muscles actually work better in real life. Think about it this way. You could have strong legs from protein, but if they don't have the quick energy to catch you when you trip, you're still at risk. Creatine supports that fast, functional power. It can help you move more confidently and reduce your fall risk. Creatine myth number 1, it's only for bodybuilders. Let's bust one of the biggest myths right now. Creatine is not just for young guys in the gym. Yes, it became popular with bodybuilders, but now it's one of the most studied supplements in the world. And get this, more and more research shows creatine may be even more beneficial for older adults. That's right. A review of multiple studies found that older adults who took creatine while doing resistance training gained more strength and muscle than those who didn't. Here's a practical example. Let's say you're doing simple leg exercises at home. If you're also taking creatine, your muscles may recover faster, and you might notice your strength improves more quickly over time. Tip: creatine only works well if you're moving your body, so if you take it, make sure you're doing light strength work, even bodyweight squats or resistance bands. Protein myth. Number 1, just eating more is enough. Now, let's talk protein. You've probably heard the advice, eat more protein as you age. That's true, but how you take it matters just as much. Here's what many seniors get wrong. They eat most of their protein at dinner, and very little at breakfast or lunch, but your muscles don't work that way. Research shows that spreading protein out throughout the day, in equal amounts, helps your body use it better. That means instead of 5 grams in the morning and 50 at night, you're better off with 25 to 30 grams at each meal, and you don't have to eat a giant steak. A smoothie, some eggs, cottage cheese, or even high-protein yogurt can help you hit those numbers. Tip: aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal, especially if you're over 60 and trying to maintain strength. If this is helping so far, tap subscribe, or give this a like so more people over 60 can get trusted health info like this. And tell us in the comments, have you ever tried creatine or just stuck with protein? We'd love to hear your experience. Creatine myth number 2. It's not safe for older adults. Here's a concern a lot of people have, and understandably so. Is creatine actually safe after 60? Let's be clear. Yes, creatine is one of the most researched supplements on the planet, and decades of studies, including on people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, show it's not only safe, but often beneficial. Now, if you have kidney disease or serious medical conditions, you should always check with your doctor first. But for most healthy older adults, creatine is well tolerated, with very few side effects. You might notice a little extra water weight early on. That's normal. Creatine pulls water into your muscles, which actually helps with hydration and function. And no, it doesn't bulk you up or make you gain fat. It helps support lean muscle and strength. Tip: stick with a proven form, creatine monohydrate, and aim for 3 to 5 grams per day. No fancy blends or megadoses needed. Protein myth number 2. Any protein powder will do. Not all protein powders are created equal, especially for older adults. Some are packed with sugar, others are hard to digest, and many are designed for younger athletes, not aging bodies. As we age, our ability to absorb and use protein goes down slightly. That's why the quality of the protein matters more. Look for whey isolate, fast absorbing and high in leucine, which triggers muscle growth. Low sugar, ideally under 5 grams per serving, 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving. Tip: if you're lactose sensitive or plant-based, try pea protein or rice protein blends. Just make sure they have all 9 essential amino acids. And remember, you don't need a powder, but it's a convenient way to hit your goals, especially if your appetite is smaller. What happens if you combine both? Some people think it's either or, should I take creatine or protein? But guess what? You can take both, and it may be even more effective. Studies show that combining creatine with regular protein intake and strength exercise leads to better results than either alone. Let's say you do 2 to 3 light strength sessions a week, even just at home with a chair and resistance bands. If you're also getting enough protein and taking creatine daily, you may build more muscle, regain strength faster, improve balance and energy, reduce your risk of falls. Tip: try this simple combo. 3 to 5 grams of creatine in the morning with water or tea. 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Gentle strength training 2 to 3 times per week. Small changes, big payoff. Let's bring in the expert perspective. Dr. Stuart Phillips, a leading professor of kinesiology and muscle metabolism at McMaster University, has conducted extensive research on aging, protein, and creatine supplementation. He explains, as we age, maintaining muscle mass and strength becomes critical for preserving independence and quality of life. Creatine and protein both play unique but complementary roles. Protein provides the building blocks, and creatine supports the energy your muscles need to perform. Dr. Phillips adds, older adults respond very well to creatine supplementation, especially when combined with resistance exercise, showing improvements in strength and functional abilities. For example, a 2020 study co-authored by Dr. Phillips found that adults over 60 who combined creatine supplementation with light resistance training experienced greater gains in muscle strength and functional performance compared to those who did not supplement. Reflection. So what does this mean for your daily life? It means you don't have to do everything, but doing the right things matters more now than ever. You don't need to live at the gym, you just need consistent movement, smart nutrition, and the right support. Let's bring it all together. Recap. Protein helps build muscle, but it must be spread across meals. Creatine helps your muscles work, especially for quick, powerful movements. Both are safe and well-researched for adults over 60. Combining them with light strength exercise is the sweet spot. Don't fall for myths. This isn't about bodybuilding. It's about staying strong, steady, and independent. Final message. Aging is natural, but decline is not inevitable. You have more control than you think. With the right tools, you can rebuild strength, boost energy, and live with confidence. Start small, stay consistent, and remember, your health is worth it. If you learned something today, hit subscribe. We make videos like this every week for adults 60 and up who want real answers, not hype. Like this video if you found it helpful. Comment below, Are you taking protein, creatine, or both? Share this with a friend who's navigating health after 60. It could change their outlook. Until next time, stay strong, stay curious, and take good care of yourself.